right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Daily Paycheck. That was weird. We didn't get our normal song and dance there. Oh, I know why. I had the thing backwards. There we go. Okay, well, good morning. We're gonna get after here in just a second. I wanted to say hi. I'm just changing things so I can wave to you in the morning before I get started. So good morning to Randy. Randy says good morning to everybody else too, and Kevin Scott's here. Kevin, again, I called you out here to say thanks for that huge donation to Layla. That was pretty awesome on the D8 table. I mean, kudos and shout outs, man. That's much love on that one for sure. JR, good morning. Dice Dr. Dan, good morning. Let's go. Bags is here. Good morning. Skill and Luck is going to get to see either I'm going to fail or I'm going to do great today. We're about to find out how it's going to work. I'm going to do a version of the skill switch today, along with my regular play style. So all that said, let's jump in. Where are we? We are, let's see, 44K in profit. So we're over 50K in the bankroll, which is cool. For this again, we're episode like 200 or something like that. So it's taken us more than a virtual year to get here. If you think about 5 days a week for, what is that? 5 days times whatever, 20 or times 52 weeks, that's 260. Let's just say we did 5 days a week for, I don't know, 45 weeks, 225 days. That's about a year's worth of work if you're going to do this for a living, so to speak. We're at day 202 right now, so we're not quite to doing it for a full year, and we're about halfway there. So I don't think we can do this and get to the 100K within a virtual year, but we're doing all right, right? We're up to, again, almost halfway there profit-wise. Today's buy-in is 8,000. The goal is 1,600. Again, the buy-in is about 20% or 15% of our overall bankroll, and the goal for each day is about 20% of what you buy in for. So it's a very scoped financial system that we're doing here, and we just compound the wins, right? We win, the bankroll goes up. The next time we buy in for a little bit more, and that's why that's why it's so big right now, right? We're buying in for a compounded amount of our overall. So anyway, let's go to the table. Let's get out there and play a little bit. I got $8,000 in the rack, as you can see up there. That's going to be two groups of 4,000, and I'm actually going to bring another player into this today. We're going to do the same thing but twice because I want to try something. I'm talking to our friend Dylan, Skill and Luck, who's part of Craps Chat, about bringing the skill switch back, which is a strategy that I sort of stole from him. Basically, it's a skill 66, which is an inside play, right? First hit, you press the inside. Second hit, you come down. Doing that, but from a don't pass. And after you got your inside hits to work, you pull the bets down and let the don't pass kind of clean up the mess, so to speak. So let's have the two players play side by side, and you'll see a rhythmic difference kind of between them as we go here. All right, so let's go. I'm going to go. Let's see. Player one. I don't have enough money in the rack for him. He's got 8,000, 4,000. Okay, they both have 8,000. So the normal player, okay, that I do, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go with, let me think, how much do I wanna do today? We're gonna do 4,200 bucks. I'm gonna go 4,200 across today with him. We'll go 4,200 to 2,100, okay? And so what that's gonna look like is 900 on the 6 and 8, okay? It'll be 700 on the 9 and the 5, and 500 on the 4 and the 10. I need to get those purples turned into blacks to make this all work. All right, there is 900, there is 900, and there is that right? I should be 4,000. Oh, I need an extra purple. That's why I'm like, what's going on? I need extra purple. There we go. It's 4,200, so I get $300 in change. 4,200, 4,500, okay? And we're taking two shots. We're gonna take a hit, regress down to 2,100, take a hit, and run like hell. That's going to be his plan. Two-hit strategy. I'm going to put him on the right side, and we'll cap the bet so you can see him a little bit better. The other player, I'll put him on the inside. This is going to be the skill 66 guy. We're going to go here with 1,100 inside only. Okay, so we're going to take out 1,500 bucks. All right, watch this. We're going to go 1,100 inside. And so basically, it's like going 110 inside. I'm kind of low on the black chips, so give me a second here. Pull some blacks over. All right, the way this one works is going to be 250 on the 5 and 9, 300 on the 6 and 8, like so. Just like you're doing 110 inside. It's the same exact bet sizing, okay? He'll have 400 and change from his 1500, okay? He's gonna come from the don't, all right? And again, the sizing here matters. You're gonna go from the don't, from the size of one of your bets. I'm gonna take these blacks, I'm gonna break one of them down, like so. 110, so he's gonna have that. He's gonna go 250 from the don't and take 150 back to his rack. We're gonna use that 150 as a power press after the first hit. You'll see what I mean by that. I think this math is gonna work right, but it's 1,500 bucks at risk. A lot less risk, right? One guy's got 4K out there. One guy's got 1,500 out there. So one player, you'll see, this guy here, right, at the $4,200 across is optimizing for time. He's gonna take 2 hits and run like hell. Right, optimizing for time because that's what he's.
Right,
oh, hold on,
Welcome to Daily Paycheck.
Stop talking, Johnny. I wanted to pop the chat out there. He's going to optimize himself for time. He doesn't want to be out there for more than a couple of hits, and you'll see that when we do the breakdown in the next show today. That's one of the secrets to making this thing work. It's one of the reasons why it's won so well. The other player is optimizing for bankroll, right? Way less risk, a third less, 2/3 less risk. And that's his optimization. But he's also missing the outsides. So he's gonna experience potentially more time at the table. Here we go, let's come on out and we'll see what happens. Again, I've not warmed up, we don't know what's gonna happen. That's what makes this show so awesome. Ready? Everybody get your bets in. I'm gonna press that button in craps so y'all can play along. Looks like we have 18 people today. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. Uncle Hoku does give us the tea leaf. I feel like I can't throw until I see the tea leaf power for all message. I feel like that's like kind of a, I need to like, I wish I had a thing when I went to the casino, like an actual, I think Marnster makes tea leaf. I want to get something like that to bring with me for good luck. I think it's such a cool thing. Anyway, here we go. Coming out. It looks like an 6, 5, and a 1. There we go. And let me know, by the way, in chat, can you guys hear the music? I got my Alexa going here, and I don't know if y'all can hear it. If you do hear it, I'm gonna have copyright problems with the videos on YouTube, but I like to have music behind me when I'm playing. I don't like this super silent thing. All right, here we go. Coming back, we're out on a point of 6. We had both die did not behave that time, which is great. Here we go. Here we go. Looking for a couple of hits for one guy. One guy's gonna need like 6 or 7. So let's just dodge Big Nasty here for a minute, okay? There's a 6-5 yo, Chiro, on a kissing dice landing, 6-5. All right, Alexa, skip. All right, good. Wedge, I think my microphone is supposed to be really good at noise canceling, so it should not pick that up, so good. All right, let's do it. Ugly first roll there, didn't get nothing out of it. I hate being out there for the extra roll. Boy, I hate the extra rolls. Let's go. It looks like a 7, a 5-2. So guess what? They both burn. They both burn on a PSO. PSOs are gonna destroy you, right? 5, 2, 7, no matter what you're doing. But one player has got more bullets. The other player is pretty much out of bullets, right? And when we talk about this later on today, I'll show you the real plan behind the Dallas Drawdown. I'm gonna go back out here because we're playing along on a morning show. But the real way to play this is not to go back out. The real way to play this is to let that thing sit. So again, he's gotta go out, this guy here. He will get paid on his don't, which again, doesn't really matter that much. That's just here, it just eats up one of the bets, no big deal. Back to the rack, he goes with that. He's gonna go back out there for the 1,100. So there's 1,000. 100 for his inside bets, but because he won 250, right? This 1,100, technically speaking, is like 850, right? That's how you look at that. He got some of that back on the PSO. The other player's out, right? He's got $4,200 out there. He only has, what's he have in his rack? Not 4,200. I think he's got 3,700, right? He's got 1, 2, 3, 3,700 bucks. He has to borrow 500 from the world. He's going to take a marker out for 500 bucks. There it is, and he's rail dumped. Okay, he has $100 left. So we get him out there. He gets to play, but he's rail dumped. That PSO, soul crusher, soul crusher. Here we go. We're coming out. Coming out. That is a 10, 6-4. Whoop. 6-4, 10. Whoop. Cancel that. All right, it's a 6-4 for y'all. All righty, here we go. Let's have a better second throw for this shooter. Maybe this guy here can do the thing, huh? Yeah, skill's got plenty left. I will borrow from my friend. Most days, I don't got to do that, right? Today's a day where we have to borrow from our friends. And he's got to play this thing now 3 or 4 times to get back, right? His time optimization bit him in the ass. He's going to have to play this thing 3 times. But we're just going to assume that if we make it here, I just want you to see the time difference. Because recovery's the thing too, right? There's an 8. Recovery's the thing to talk about, but that's not the point here. I want to get the initial thing out of the way. 6, 2, 8, cool. We have an 8. We have an 8. Come on. Come on. 6, 2. Sweet. That is going to pay. So this player here, the skill player, is going to get paid 350 bucks. The other player at 900 is going to get paid 1,050. Okay, both players have got work to do. You ready for this? They're going to go in opposite directions. We'll take the big player first. Okay, he's going to come down on half the bets. He's going to take the 8, the 9, and the 10 down. And he's going to leave himself out there with 2,100 to play across with. Okay, he's got 500, 1,000, 1,500, and there's 400 and 200, 600. So that's 2,100 bucks he's going to go across with. Okay, the way that's going to work is this. Put his money up in his rack first. Okay, the way the 2,100 across works at this stage is this. I go 300 on the 10, 300 on the 9. We're gonna go 450 on the 6 and 8, and 300 on the 4 and the 5. Okay, he's got, basically it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 1,800, and then a 150 extra 6 and 8 makes it 2,100. So he has a little bit of a bonus play there and there. He's not out of the hand, but he's got most of that money back in his rack, which is cool. He reduces the risk on that first hit. The second guy, not doing that. The skill 66 player is he's gonna actually press his 5 to 350. He's gonna press his 9 to 350. Okay, we're gonna take our 6 and 8 both to 450. So he takes a full press there. That 150 I said before, his change from the first bet, that's his power press. That goes to 450, okay? Everything presses up. He still has his don't pass bet sitting here, but he presses up, the other guy pulls back. See the difference in direction, right? So he has more risk or less risk at the beginning, but his risk stays the whole time. The other guy right now has less risk than the skill 66 guy. He went from $4,100 or $4,200 down to $2,100 with $1,000 pullback on the profit. He's actually at risk for only about $1,000. He's less risk right now, believe it or not. After the first roll, the rolls have reversed, so to speak. Okay, here we go. Let's get that second hit for both players, and then we'll hopefully make it here, and then we can talk about where both players ended up. Here we go. Too much talking, not enough throwing, right? There's a 1, 2, 3, and we have a wasted roll. 2, 1. I've been talking all this time about, man, should I be playing the horn with all this stuff? You know, make it 2 rolls, not 2 outcomes, which is a different thing. Here we go. This will be a quick transition for y'all. Here we go. There's a 1, there's a 4. Let's dodge it, baby. Come on. Let's give old Johnny an inside number. I'd love to have an inside number here to have this conversation. We got an 8. Good. Perfect. That works out splendidly. 4, 2, or 6, 2, 8. Cool. Now give me a minute to explain all this. I'm sorry for you bettors and crapsy, but it's going to take us a minute. Okay. The 8 comes. Okay. Both players have the same money on the 8, which makes it nice and easy. Let's take the bigger player first. Okay. 450 pays 525 bucks. And he's done. He's coming down. The bigger player is bringing his 4, his 5, his 6, his 8, his 9, and his 10 all down. Dallas Drawdown's 2 hits and run for the hills. We're going to reset his rack and see how close we got back to recovering. I can tell you right now it's not that close because we lost so much money in the first hit. But let me bring all this back as color, and then we'll do a reset. Okay, I'm going to bring his blacks and his greens out, and again, I need a minute here to do it. That should be, let's see how close I got. Dealer hand, that should be exactly $2,000. Ah, it's 1 chip off, damn it. There is 2,500. There's 100 in green. Okay, so I'm gonna bring back another black. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purples for him. There's the 5 purples. Okay, let's bring it back to his rack and see how close we got. We're not recovered, okay? But he's got 4,000, 5,000, 500, $5,800 back in his rack. So he's still down a few, which we knew was gonna happen. He's gonna have to keep doing this thing to get his life back in order. The other player is gonna be in a great spot. Again, he gets paid 5 1/4, right? And he's gonna come down now. We're gonna come down. He transitions completely to the dark side, which is, I think, the coolest part of the skill. That's why it's called a skill switch. There's 500, there's 1,000, there's 400, 500. I can get 1, 2, 3 purples from the reserves for him. And I'll put him back over here. He's got $100 in green sitting there too. All right, so let's put his rack back. Where did he end up? Well, not quite recovered yet, right? He's got 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,500, plus 250, plus the 250, right? If I were to pull the 250 back to his rack from the don't, he's exactly even, plus 1/4 in profit. Okay, we'll leave the don't pass out. This is a transition strategy. Why is he not in profit? Because we lost $1,000 on the first thrower, right? That's what his recovery plan, right? He got almost recovered from that secondary run. Now, what do we do here? This guy's gonna play the don't out, the other guy's gonna wait till the next shooter. Okay, I may go back in at $4,000 and do it again to bring him back, but he has to go ahead and play the next shooter or play this thing out. We're gonna let it run its course and see if the skill switch going from light side and let the dark side play itself out works. If I wanted to against that 10, I can take my profit and lay it, right? And come back in with a 250 lay to win an extra 100 1/4, right? Not the worst thing to do, and I can even put, $25 over here on the hard 10 if I wanted to. I can burn all of it and just go full right side, full aggression on a point of 10. That might not be the worst thing to do, okay? $25 on the hard 10 is not gonna get you. It's gonna get you, what, 175 bucks? It just doesn't even cover that. Not worth it. Let's put the lay out there. Let's put the whole thing out there on the lay and let it happen. Here we go, looking for a 7 for this guy now. So if you're betting, not that I'm trying for a 7, but I wouldn't be upset if a 7 came. Let's just say that. All right, here we go. All right. There is, right there, it comes right away. 6 or 4, 3, 7, just as I'm talking about it. 4, 3, 7, that dice set today is the 7 getter, right? All right, he's gonna win 250 on the flat, and over here, 1 1/4 on those odds, right? So we turned a press and pull, transition to dark, and guess what? We got lucky and we made that stuff happen. And right, when we go back out there for the next time at the 1,100, again, he's not at profit yet, right? The next $1,100 inside, look how much of that we got covered, right? If we take this 500 bucks back to the rack, that is his starting bankroll, right? So he really has 150 bucks in pure profit plus the 250. He's up, $300. But the 110 or the 1100 inside is kind of covered by this thing, which is kind of cool, right? Let's get him back out there. He's even plus 50. I love it. Let's get him out there 1100 inside. That's going to be 500, 1000, 1100 inside. Let's get him set up. There's the 9. There's the 5. There's the 250, the 250, $600. Looks like 3 and 3. 300 there. And 300 here. Good job, right? The skill switch worked. He's not done, and he's not getting destroyed, right? The other guy got destroyed by that PSO. So here we go. Let's get him back out there at the 42. Okay, so we're going to do, hey, ooh, thank you. Hold on. Coffee came. Yay. I'm actually out of coffee, so thank you. Thank you, Kat. All right. Here, I'm gonna let you get your bets in. All right, let's go. So 40, 200. He has 1,000, 2,000. There's the 200. All right, there's the $4,200 for him. Eesh. Let's pray together that we don't have a huge issue. 500. Cannot reach. All right, 700, 900, 900, and 700. Okay, here we go. Whoo, baby. Let's go. Here we go, coming out. Let's hit the button for y'all. Coming out. Here we go, we're not working, obviously. The don't pass guy's working. Did I pay the don't pass? I did, yeah. Here we go, coming out. That's a 4. Good, good. So we get the skill switch to work this time. We'll do the odds again and take that 4. Nice. I know this takes a long time for me to kind of spell it all out, but it is what it is. When you're doing a comparison like this, there's no way to do this fast. It's just gonna be slow. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get you there. All right. Nine. That was a nice throw. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3. Cool. That's cool for both the guys. 6, 3, 9. All right. Let's do the big player first. So the 9 with 700 on it. Okay. What's it going to pay? 700 there and 280 there. It pays 980. I have a quarter here. So for $5 and change, we'll get paid $1,000. Okay, so $1,000. And again, we come down on everything. Comes down on half the bets are going bye-bye as that works out. There is 500 in black. So he's out. Half the bets are back in the rack. Spreads out to the 1,200. Across. And again, that 1,200 is 3 here, 3 here, 450, 6 and 8, 300 and 300. That's his 2,100 across. And he's ready to rock. Okay. Again, our other player on that 9 gets paid 350, $350. Actually, I'm sorry. It's 350. He's going to press the 9 to 350, the 5 to 350, the 8 to 450, and power press. He's got to drop a nickel or to do it. There's 400, 500. Power press is the 6 to 450. So he does have to put a little bit excess in there to make it work, but he's pressed up. The other guy's pulled back. Let's get an inside number. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. Here we go. Eesh. Oh, it's a 4. That sucks for one guy. 2, 2, 4. All right, so let's get that figured out. The bigger player, right? This guy back here, 300 is going to pay 600. Okay, the vig on that's going to be 15 bucks. I'll drop a quarter and take $10 change. Okay, he's covered and he's out. Buy, freaking buy. We'll bring all these bets down. And again, I'll give him color. There's his winnings. We'll give him color. There's 5,000, 1,500, 2,000. An extra set of blacks from those greens. And there he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4 purples. All right, he's good. 2,200 or 2,700 and change coming back. I'll fix that in a second. Okay. The other guy loses his don't and doesn't get his hit back, right? So we have a decision to make. Do we go back to the don't or not? Normally I would say no, but it's a new shooter, right? Or the same shooter. So we're gonna let this shooter play itself out. I'm not gonna go chase that don't with him. We'll let the inside bets that are pressed up just do their thing. That bet in this instance just didn't work. And that's how I'm gonna look at that. The other guy, let's get our rack set and see how close has he gotten, because now we're making decisions here on whether to play some more. There's 2,000, 4,000, 5, 6, 7,400, and some boogers, right? Basically back to square again, okay? He can go back out at the big level and run it again, right? Or what he can do is take some of what he just won and try and work it. You follow me? So, for example, I can go out there at like, I don't know, 500 across and work that, or take the 400, right, the blacks, and just play with the blacks. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play with just the blacks. We're gonna get out here, we're gonna go 330 inside, like so. Okay, 330 inside gives me 70 and change, which makes a perfect $35 4 and 10. All right, he's gonna go back out there and just play with the excess. He's still chasing a full $1,000, but we're not gonna go after the full 44,000 and change now. We'll do it on the next shooter. The other player still needs that inside hit to come for him. He's gotta recover that don't pass. Here we go. Coming out, nobody's working. I know today's a super slow show. I'm so sorry that I'm so slow today. There's a 5. Now here we go. But to explain it, it takes a hot minute to get it explained. I'm sorry about all that. So 4-1, 4-1. Not getting a lot of throws. What are we on? Like throw 20 today or something like that? Throw 12 for the whole freaking show. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Puck is on, point is 5. Let's have a good run. There's a 1, 2, 3. Not a good throw. 1 and a 2. Let's see. I didn't press the button. 2, 1. I gotta let Crapsy come back up here and let her go. Ian's here. The double deuce. The double deuce. 2, 2. Okay. Slam right while I'm getting you guys set. Skill is insinuating that it's not doing better because I'm not doing this true skill slash. He always says that. I'm not doing it right. The true skill slash is this, right? It's the skill 66. Leave the don't pass sitting there, right? That's the way that we did it way back, right? You're coming over here, unless he's talking about something different, but that's it. It's the inside, press and go. Let the don't pass rock it out. Or maybe maybe what he's saying, oh, I know what it is. Let me, can I type in here or not? Can I type in? I guess I can't type in the chat, really? I'm doing the skill switch, not the skill slash. Maybe that's what he's saying. Maybe that's what he's upset about. That could be. I'm doing the skill switch, not the skill slash. I get those two confused. Maybe I'm just playing the wrong thing. Here we go. Give me an inside number. Give me an inside number. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's get the skill switch guy out of here. Come on. Inside number puts him in profit. There's a 10 on the end, 6-4. 6, 4, 10. So it's a miss. Swing and a miss for the inside players. That's just, I go back and forth on the inside versus across thing, but I hate missing out, right? 35 is going to pay $70. Okay. You can go to, and here's, you can go to $100 with it, right? And make the $5 be the vig for the 100. You can do a full-on flip of the 10. I'm not. I'm just gonna go and take it to 50. Okay, I'll leave the nickels out there. We're just gonna take it to $50. I'm gonna do a light press. From this point forward, I'll do the other kind of flip. But for right now, I want money in the rack, okay? Take that one, we're gonna take that one light. Okay, here we go. Next one. I need an inside number here. I need an inside number. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. FOMO can destroy you, but also it can cost you time, right? Like again, this poor guy's waiting for an inside hit, and he's had to suffer through a horn number and an outside number waiting for the inside hit to happen, right? It'll probably happen, but waiting for it sucks. There's another one, 5-5, hard 10, just sitting there, right? Sitting there watching your bets go away. Now, somebody said, who was it last week that said, if they don't see a bet hit for 3 rolls, they pull it down or something like that. I think it was Craig. Anyway, there's $100 on that 10. I don't have, well, I do have money for a vig. There's $5. We'll get $3 and change, and I'm gonna flip it. So we're gonna go from 10 or 50 to 100. But yeah, Craig was saying, like, if they don't hit in 3 rolls, bye-bye, get them out of there. Other people will say you're taking an opportunity away. You gotta make your choice. You gotta make your bold choices, right? Here we go. Here we go. Inside number, please. No, it's a freaking 7. Lose it all. Lose it all. That guy didn't get nothing that time. 4-3. What a bummer, man. That was a good roller, too. And so we had a point of 4, hit the 9, point of 4, or knock the point off, set a point of 5, outside numbers and a horn. That was actually a pretty good roll. That was like a 8 roller. But because we got no outside number or inside numbers, he ended up losing everything, which sucks, man. That was an unnecessary donation right there. Don't like that one. But we're okay. The other guy won like $50. little tiny baby win from that second 10. Okay, here we go. Let's get on back out there again. We'll do one more shooter. I think I have time for one more shooter. Gonna get your bets in. I'll get the bets, our guys set up. Again, 1,100 inside. Let's set him up. 250, 300, 250. Oh, got too many blacks out there. 250. Okay, there's his 1,100. He is set. He's going to also do $250 on the don't with 50 change. He's ready to go. Other player going to go big again, right? He's going to go with the $4,200. So there's should be 3,000. 2, 4, 3. There's 4,000. 4,500 with $300 in change. He's going out there for the 42 again. Yeesh. Okay, let's get it done. There's 2, there's 4, there's 4, there's 2. Okay, he's $4,200 out. The other guy's 1,100 plus 150. And let's go. Let's come on out. Come on out, baby. Here we go. Looks like a 10. Boy, the 10 is coming hard today. 6-4. 6-4. Okay. Here we go. Give you all another couple seconds here to get rolling. Here we go. All right. Dice are out. It looks like another PSO. 5-2. Wow, sucker, 5-2-7. Boy, not good today, right? With one decent shooter and two crap shooters, and we are done. Done again with all the money. He gets $250 as a consolation prize down here, and that's basically it. Nice thing about this other player, this hedge player, basically, he's got $500 out here on the don't. If I bring that back into his rack, where he ends up is 6,000 or 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. He lost $2,000, right? The other player I didn't pay his money back, but he owes the world $500. He's down $2,500, effectively, right? So got destroyed. PSOs are going to destroy you when you're playing this way. But more often than not, and you can see from my statistics, we're not getting PSO'd, right? We're doing better. Today's an outlier, right? It is what it is. 2 out of 3 PSOs, not normal. Is there time to play one more round or no? We can do one quick round. I think we can do one more quick round. Let's just reset. Since nobody got a hit, let's reset everything. We'll do 1,100. There's the 1,500, actually. That covers 1,100. That covers his 250. And he's got 250 and change. Or 1,100, 12, 13, 50. Yeah, it's 150 and change. Okay. We'll play him one more time at that level. This other guy here is hurting. He's got 2,900. He needs another $1,300 in loans, which means he's $1,800 in markers to get out there. So he's $1,800 in markers to get out there. We're gonna play him super aggressive. We're gonna play him like a maniac. We're gonna go recover maniac style on him to get him back. Here we go. Coming out, new shooter. New shooter. I trust this guy. I trust this guy with my life. This is the best shooter of the day. This is the guy right here, gonna make it all happen. You ready? Puck's off. Here we go, coming out. That looks like a 6. That was a terrible shot. They landed on top of each other and made noises. 5-1 though. This right here was not a 10, that was a 4-3. Now we have a 5-1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Miracle time. Time for what I call the Barry Manilow special. Right, we need a true blue spectacle here, miracle. Let's go. Six, 5-1. That's a bummer. Huge bummer. So the skill switch guy ends up basically tying here, right? He loses his don't, but he wins 350 on the 6, right? That's okay. That's an okay. It didn't work out, whatever. The net of that, minus 250 plus 350 is a black chip. Just goes to the rack and it looks nice. That's it. So we're not gonna do any pressing up there, okay? The other player, for his $900 6, gets paid $1,050. We're not gonna regress, we're gonna same bet him. He's gonna same bet. Again, he got PSO'd twice, right? He's chasing 2 levels. He's gotta get, and so that means you gotta take 3 hits at each level now to get back. It's an extra hit per level to recover. He's gonna need a miracle to get out of it. Here we go. Coming out. Coming out. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna shoot the hard ways here. Hard 10. I got the Old Bay bushel as my dice set. Here we go. Ready? They ran to the corner and it's a 6-5 mid-mo yo, which not good for the other guy there. 6-5. That sucks actually. Lose 250. I'm gonna break a purple to fix him up because he needs the 150 here to make the next move anyway, so he needs the change in his rack. So there he goes, 250 back. Come on, let's get it done. Here we go. 6. Right back to it. Right back to it. 4-2. I think we shouldn't have. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. We got paid there. I was gonna say we probably shouldn't have gone back out, but we're okay. Here we go. Miracle time. Miracle time. 4-3-7. No miracles today, folks. No miracles today. Johnny, not a good dice thrower today. 4-3-7. That's going to kill everything. We're going to stop the show just because I got to get to the other one. That's a huge bummer, right? So where do we end up? He gets paid the $500 down here, which is, again, consolation prize. For that, there's this purple. And he's in. He's technically speaking, there's 400. There's 150. So another purple for him in his change. So he's got 4,000, 5,000 in the rack. He's lost $3K today. Okay. The other player borrowed $1,800. He has 1,000 and change left. So he's actually not only down 8,000, but he's down 8,000 plus, right? He burned everything plus a loan, and the guys are coming to chase him in the parking lot, right? That was just not a good morning for him. And again, it's good that this happened today because we're going to talk about that strategy specifically in the coffee run. I want to really break down the Dallas Drawdown in the coffee run and show you a good example of why we lost today, obviously, right? But why we've been winning with it so frequently. We have had great luck with that strategy, and there's a real good reason why. Today would be the example of when that good reasoning doesn't work, right? So anyway, let's stop the broadcast here. It is 7:47 a.m. Pacific. I'm going to be starting the coffee run in about 12 minutes, 8:05. So let me come back in here and just say hello. Hi. Not good throwing today, huh? That was pretty ugly stuff. 2 PSOs and one hit wonder. Not good today. Right? Some days, there's weeks where I go, every shooter is 15 rolls all week long, and weeks where it's like this. Take advantage of the good ones and don't go rail dumping on the bad ones, right? We'll talk about that exact thought when we get back to the coffee run. So in the meantime, go get a cup of coffee, refill your stuff, and I'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Thanks all. See you in a minute. Bye. Barry Manilow special, The Miracle. Miracle. Go listen to the song Miracle. That's what I was looking for. A true blues spectacle. See you in 15.